Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. once said, "A moment's insight is sometimes worth a life's experience." My due respect to our Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Adalberto Apamaria, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Nan Rosemary Macesor, our CID Chief, Nan Maria Eva S. Edon, our SGOD Chief, Ma'am Maria Carmela Ablin, our very diligent SEPS in research, Sir Bridget Abalorio. Good day, Division of Lanao del Norte. I am Ninita O. Clariza, a teacher one of Tubod Central Elementary School, and my research title is Improving Pupils' Reading Ability Through Differentiated Instruction. As we all know, reading is very important in the educational setting. According to Glenn Davis, it is a vital skill for it develops imagination and builds self-image because it is how we discover new things. English teachers in Tubod Central Elementary School are often required to provide reading instructions to learners who struggle to read academic texts in English, especially in grade 4. In fact, every classroom is required to have a reading corner. But still, reading is a very vivid problem and great for pupils at Tubod Central Elementary School. The problem assumes a critical stage, especially when English is the medium of instruction and is often evaluated through LAPG and ELMA, and it is a matter of serious concern that these pupils will soon to be school leavers to Tubod Central who desire to pursue high school are found ill-equipped with the required reading strategies. Based on the Phil-Erie result of school year 2018-2019, 97 out of 190 grade 4 pupils in Tubod Central Elementary School are under the frustration level. With these, there is really a need to improve pupils' reading ability. Thus, the researcher is motivated to help grade 4 pupils to improve their reading ability through differentiated instruction. The researcher aimed to improve the reading ability of pupils through differentiated instruction during the school year 2019 to 2020. With the help of English teachers in grade 4, the data was analyzed and interpreted. The study sought to explore the effect of using differentiated instruction. Specifically, the study will answer the following questions. Number 1, what is the pupil's reading ability before and after exposing them to the differentiated instruction? Number 2, is there a significant difference between pupils' pretest reading result and post-test reading result after exposing them to the differentiated instruction? This research was conducted in Tubod Central Elementary School to determine the effect of using differentiated instruction to the improvement of the reading ability of grade 4 pupils for the school year 2019 to 2020. The study involved 40 grade 4 pupils from Section B as participants of the study. A quasi-experimental one-group pre-test, post-test research design was employed to gather data and answer the research questions. The participants of this study were 40 grade 4 pupils from Section B. The number of pilot-tested learners is 100 40 pupils from grade 4 Gardenia, Sampaguita, Itonia, and Gomamela. The researcher made test questionnaire in English was used in this study. It consisted of 20-item reading tests which measured the reading ability of the participants. Moreover, the researcher made test questionnaire was validated by the experts and was pilot tested involving 140 pupils from grade 4 Gardenia, Sampaguita, Itonia, and Gomamela. After the pilot testing, the reliability of the instrument was computed using KR20. More so, pupil scores and the researcher-made test questionnaire were interpreted as follows. For the interval of 16 to 20, the interpretation is very satisfactory. For the interval of 12 to 15.9, the interpretation is satisfactory. For the interval of 8 to 11.9, the interpretation is fair. 4 to 7.9 interval, the interpretation is poor. From 0 to 3.9 interval, the interpretation is very poor. Prior to the introduction of the differentiated instruction, the researcher developed and validated the teacher-made test questionnaire. The content of the questionnaire was based on the second grading English competencies. This was then pilot tested. Then test item analysis and reliability computation followed. The second phase also followed, which was the selection of the participants using purposive sampling. These participants were oriented together with their parents about the purpose of the study. Informed and parental consents were given for the participants and parents to sign. And the next phase, the teacher concerned as the process owner was oriented on the concepts and processes on using differentiated instruction in English. Before exposing the pupils to the use of differentiated instruction in their learning activities, the pupils were given pre-test using the aforementioned researcher-made test questionnaire in English, after which the intervention was employed and post-test followed, the data analysis was done. On the case of teaching using differentiated instruction, the teacher conducted an inventory of pupils' learning style to address the needs of each pupil. One of the most accepted understandings of learning styles is that pupils' learning style fall into three categories: visual learners, auditory, and kinesthetic. Van Fleming and Boney, 2006. Flip charts were used for each different learning style. In the flip chart, differentiated instruction was printed. Teacher let the pupils use the flip chart and facilitated reading through a group test. The auditory pupils presented a reader's theater. The kinesthetic pupils had a role play. The visual pupils made and presented their picture story. They presented to the class by group. They were graded using rubrics. The entire data gathering procedure was done within 2 months from August 27 to October 14, 2020. As part of data analysis, the data gathered was analyzed using a statistical package for social science version 20.0. The following were treatment made for the data. The overall level of reading ability of the pupils was computed using the arithmetic mean. This was done by adding the scores of the pupils divided by the sum of the total number of pupils that comprised the group. Paired t-test was used to determine the significant difference between pre-test and post-test scores of pupils who were exposed to the use of differentiated reading material. Proper code of conduct was observed in the collection of data. And this was done by letting the participants sign a consent stating the purpose of the study and that their participation is voluntary. They were briefed that they were free to back out anytime they want. More so, parental consent was given to their parents, indicating the important conditions and guidelines in the conduct of the study. A letter of intent was sent to the school principal asking permission for the conduct of the study, after which the letter was endorsed to the school's division superintendent for approval. As for the results of problem number 1, what is the pupil's reading ability before and after engaging them to the application of improving the pupil's reading ability through differentiated instruction? The pupil's reading ability before and after engaging them to the application of differentiated instruction is depicted in Table 1. During the pre-test, the pupils' achievement was satisfactory, with a mean of 14.60 and standard deviation of 3.03. In the post-test, their achievement was very satisfactory, with a mean of 17.37 and standard deviation of 1.54. For the second question, is there a significant difference between pupils' pretest reading result and post-test reading result after the interactive utilization of the differentiated instruction? There is a significant difference between pupils' pre-test and post-test result as depicted in Table 2. The table shows that the interactive utilization of the differentiated instruction using paired sample test with a mean difference of negative 2.77 and standard deviation of 3.12 is significantly better in enhancing learners' academic performance. Result of this study showed that the use of differentiated instruction in the classroom is an effective approach to improve the reading ability of the pupils. Pupils were more motivated and enthusiastic in learning to read using differentiated instruction. This may be because exposure to the use of the differentiated instruction allows the learners to interact and enjoy reading without the teacher forcing them to read. In the differentiated instruction activities, they find meaning to what they are doing. The effectiveness of differentiated instruction in improving learners' achievement in reading in this study is in agreement with the result of previous studies. In fact, there are several recent studies that shows positive outcomes, like Johnson of 2003 conducted a study using differentiated instruction to suit the different ability levels. McAdames of 2001 reported significant improvement in the test scores of low-scoring pupils in the Rockwood School District of Mechoari following the use of differentiated instruction. Differentiated instruction develops an atmosphere for success for all learners. This is from Lawrence Brown, 2004. Differentiated instruction supports the classroom as a community, accommodating differences and sameness, according to Bush, 2001, Remy Marquez, and Tomlinson of 2003, Lawrence Brown, 2004, Tomlinson of 2003. All of these differentiated instruction characteristics have contributed to the success in improving pupils' achievement in this study. Based on the result of the study, the researcher would like to recommend the following. 1. Provide English teachers training, mentoring, and professional development on differentiated instruction and urge them to use such in their English classes. 2. After the training, mentoring, and professional development, monitoring should be done to determine whether the approach has been adopted by the teacher and to know its effects. 3. The effectiveness of the differentiated instruction should be tested in large classes, since some of the elementary schools have an average class size of 50.